Well, hey everybody, it's Greg. Thank you for joining me. I'm watching dually on my camera here on my computer, and I've got my phone over here so I can see who's in the room. And right now we got about 30 folks in the room. Well, I'm going to do my announcement, Alan, but I want to preface it a little bit um, because my heart is beating out of my chest. Of all the stuff I've done, I was going to do something big and dramatic, you know. Then I thought, nah, that'd be stupid. Plus, I'm a big old marshmallow, so I wouldn't have lasted through it anyway. But I got an announcement about, concerning Chadbourn. It is something that I've always wanted to do, and you can hear my voice is trembling. This is stupid. But anyway, I'm very excited about it. Um, Chadbourn is going to be going through some changes before long, and oh, Angie said I need to be louder. So let me turn that up a little. Is that better? Can you hear me better? Let me know. Is that any better? If not, I'll get a little closer into the microphone. Anyway, Chadbourn's going to be going through some changes. This decision was not made lightly. I did a lot of research, called a lot of people, um, had meetings on the phone, had meetings in person with some people, and I went over everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And the decision was made between me and my wife that we are purchasing some property in downtown Chadbourn. As a matter of fact, the reason I'm making this announcement is because we are no longer purchasing property in Chadbourn. We have purchased property in Chadbourn. As of this afternoon, Jackie and I became the owners of the property at the corner of East First Avenue and North Brown Street. When I was younger, it was known as Dixie Farm Supply, and then it's been some other things. And for the last 21 years, it was owned by Jim and Joyce Malden of Whiteville. And this entire decision is or process has taken about a month, and it was suggested to me that by Lisa Blake about purchasing some property, which I have always wanted to do, believe it or not. And the property that I was interested in, I thought was owned by somebody else, and she said, no, that's owned by Jim Malden. And in case you didn't know, Jim is my second cousin by marriage. His wife, Joyce, is my second cousin, or if you want to say, you can say first cousin once removed or second cousin, however you want to look at it. Her dad and my grandfather, who I was named after, were brothers. So anyway, we did a lot of research. We did digging. We've talked to people. We've talked about all of the concerns, not all of them, because obviously I don't live there, but all of the concerns that I am familiar with. And as you know, I go back and forth home a lot. I really enjoy the Strawberry Festival, and Chadbourn is where I got my start in entertainment. And that's what I've done professionally most of my adult life when I figured out what I wanted to do. So right now, this is how the decision came about. It's partly because of COVID-19. Because in the middle of March, I was working at a large festival in South Florida when COVID hit. And it was supposed to be a 17-day long fair for me. And that's my fair season, January through April. And 4 days into the fair, they canceled the fair, went home, and I haven't worked since. I was fortunate enough to pick up a 3 day fair in West Virginia. But as far as live shows, live entertainment, it is all shut down, and we don't know when it's coming back. So I'm a very creative person, and I took to Facebook, and I was DJing on Facebook a lot. And I say hey to everybody, but there's so many people in there right now. Hey to everybody. Um, so what does an entertainer do when he's got no work? I try to be creative, and I came up with different shows, What's in the Box and the Southern Greg Thompson Show, which I will be continuing. Um, my celebrity impersonation business, don't know if you're familiar, but I run the world's largest convention of celebrity impersonators, and we had to cancel that. That was going to be a month. It was going to be a Labor Day weekend, but we had to cancel that. All of my fairs canceled. So, I took to Facebook and started thinking of some other things. And so then when chatting with Lisa, this popped up, and something else really good happened for me and Jackie this year. And I thought, well, if I can't be creative entertaining people, I've always wanted to own property in Chadbourn, and Chadbourn's been criticized for not having the best looking downtown, and I've done it myself. And I thought, let's get some property and fix it up. Now, a lot of people right off the bat are going to say, so what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with that property? Well, I'm not ready to announce that yet. I have an idea. Jackie and I have talked, and we have an idea of what we want to do with it that will benefit Chadbourn and its residents, along with anybody else who wants to come in and utilize this thing. But it's not going to be a furniture store. It's not going to be an Asian massage parlor or a tattoo shop or anything like that. It'll be something that the folks of Chadbourn can be proud of and that they can participate in, and I hope that they will support. I've kind of been a one-man show my whole life as far as doing things. I'm not really a committee person. I've been one of those people my whole life that, oh, I have an idea. That's a good idea. Let's do it. And then I start doing it. Somebody even told me the other night, they said, you're the kind of person that starts doing it and you figure it out as you go. And I've been really patient with this, because you can't just go in and buy property like that. It takes a while. And looked into all the insurance and the taxes and all of that fun stuff. So anyway, I'm not ready to announce what we're going to do with it yet, but I will tell you this. On August 30th, I will be in Chadbourn. I'm going to be there for 10 days to 2 weeks, and I will be in that property every day, except Sunday, because I don't want some relatives to get on me for working on Sunday. But I'm going to be working on the property, and I guarantee you this. I guarantee you that by the middle of September, that property and downtown Chadbourn will look better than it has for many years. So if you would like to join me, come on down. At least keep me company, and I'll have a cold Coca-Cola or a Mountain Dew or Pepsi, whatever you want, waiting for you. And I'm completely open to ideas. I have the full support of the management of the town of Chadbourn. I've already talked to them. And I'm going to be going in. I've got some friends here that are pointing me in the right direction to get grants to work on the outside of the property. So I am a business owner in Chadbourn now. Now, a lot of people will say, so you're going back home. Well, I'm not moving back to Chadbourn. I'm going to stay here. My wife and I are going to live here in Central Florida, but I will be going back home more often. And if not sooner, I will be having an open house at least by Strawberry Festival 2021. And I want to invite everybody to come out. I will be on Facebook, of course, doing like I do. So you'll get announcements on that. Now, there's a second part of this that I want to announce. If I'm going to own a business in Chadbourn and own property in Chadbourn, I want to see it grow. I've always wanted to see it grow. Even when I was a kid there, I wanted it to be bigger and better than any other town. And I wanted the Strawberry Festival to be the biggest festival in the world, but I have started another project. See, I live here in Winter Garden, Florida. Winter Garden is just outside of, it's right behind Disney. It's just outside of Orlando. Sorry, I got dry mouth. Hold on. It's just water, but it's my North Carolina Strawberry Festival cup. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate the comments. Okay. I'm going to have to read them later because I get choked up. I'm a marshmallow. I said. Okay, I live here in Winter Garden. I want to tell you about Winter Garden, and there's a reason. Winter Garden, approximately 20 years ago, 25, let's say 25 years ago, because it was right in the thick of it. Downtown Winter Garden, which I live 3 blocks from downtown Winter Garden, it's about the size of Whiteville as far as population. But their downtown was horrible. It was dilapidated. Stores were vandalized. The windows were broken. They were boarded up. Buildings were falling down. There was crime. There was crime like you would not believe in downtown. And people said, don't go to downtown Winter Garden. Do not go to downtown Winter Garden if you want to come out alive. Well, some people kind of got tired of it, and they got sick of it, and they started looking into grants like Main Street and people from this area who had done well and wanted to see their hometown do better. And one by one building at a time, this one building refurbished. Somebody refurbished the building. They have, and we're not going to have this opportunity in Chadbourn, but they used to have a railroad track going through downtown Winter Garden, and they got rid of the railroad track and they put a bike path, and it goes like 7 miles. People started coming down here, and they refurbished the hotel, and there were some stores that needed to be torn down, and they tore those stores down and they rebuilt them to match and look like they were built over 100 years ago. And that was, they started doing that project about 15 years ago. And it took them a very short time, about 5 years, that Winter Garden is one of the most attractive little towns you've ever been in your life. And I just sat there and looked at it and went, I know a town that's like that, and I know a town that can do that. Now, yeah, I know the traffic problems. I'm going there specifically to be there over Labor Day weekend so I can see it. I don't have the answers for it, but I have a knack for looking at something and going, I know how I can take this and make it work. So the good thing is, I want to say this, that no matter what I put in there, I'm not looking to go in and make $1 million. The only thing that I'm looking for is to go in there and make that corner more attractive. And when people stop at that stoplight, they can look over there and they go, wow, that looks nice over there. That's what I want it to be. But I've got people helping me with grants and looking into grants. And, I've got to get back to what I was talking about. Well, I'm comparing it. They have an online community called wearewintergarden.com. Well, you can go to it right now, but there's a new one on the internet, and it's called wearechadbourn.com. Now, this is in the very beginning stages of this website, but if you go and take a look at it, you might get an idea. And it's going to highlight Chadbourn, and it's going to list the businesses who want to be listed on there. It's going to give a little snippet. I added Cindy's Country Kitchen and Old Town Florist in there just to give you an idea. Also, right here on Facebook, which I love, as you know, there is, I've started, if you go to facebook.com/wearechadbourn, there's a Facebook group. And the folks who belong to that, you can make posts in there about If you've got a business, maybe a special deal you've got going on this weekend. It'll have highlights from the Strawberry Festival. They've already got one for the Chadbourn Depot Museum. But this is We Are Chadbourn. And I'm planning on going. I'm just going to do what a guy can do, you know. But it's so exciting, and it's going to be so much fun for me that I can't wait. So anyway, look up wearechadbourn.com, and you can look up facebook.com/wearechadbourn. I'm going to be working on it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you subscribe to it. You don't have to subscribe to it. You just like it, and then you'll get whenever we make a posting. But I am going to be on We Are Chadbourn, the Facebook page, and I'm going to be going live to show the renovations as they happen. And it might just be, hey, I'm in here sweeping the floor today. I'm cleaning the windows. I don't know. But I'm going to utilize that, and I hope to connect to my hometown more this way. And let's see what happens. But I hope it's an inspiration for some people around there, and let's just move this train forward and see what happens, okay? Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? So anyway, that's my big announcement. I'm very excited. I've been chomping at the bit because I'm really good at keeping your secrets. If you tell me something, I can keep a secret. But my secrets, I have a hard time with that. So I've been dropping little hints all along the way. So that's what's going on. I'm going to go back and look at all the comments because I've seen a lot coming in here. But I'm going to start the renovations starting on August 30th. Oh, by the way, yes, I'm very aware of some things that need to be done. There will be security there. I will have a security system in there, and there will be surveillance around my buildings and around the ones right there. And there's more news coming along the way, but I'm not in the position to announce that. So anyway, you know, everything's got to start with something. So I have not been a resident of Chadbourn for many years, and I've always been on the outside looking in, and I belong to a couple of groups around Columbus County, and I watch and I subscribe to the News Reporter, and I follow different sites, and I kind of know what's going on there. So I've always felt like I really couldn't say anything. And of course, that hasn't really stopped me, but the main thing is I didn't feel like I could really have much to say because I didn't have a dog in the fight, so to speak. And now I do. Now I got a dog in the fight, so I can say a couple of things, and I'm going to say this one little bit, and that is that a couple of years ago I might have said something that I shouldn't have, but nobody was supposed to see it, and they did. And the only thing I can say about that is, you ever been upset with somebody that you love, and you said something that you wish you hadn't? That might have been that situation. So anyway, I love Chadbourn. I'm really looking forward to getting back in there. I'm waiting a month, hoping that this COVID thing dies down a little more. But I'm going to be there August 30th. If I'm in there wearing a mask and spraying disinfectant all the way around the room, I don't know, but I'm going to be there. So I see a lot of comments in there. I have not read them. I hope that they are all positive. And because that's the way I'm going to be, and I hope you're going to be that way too, and I hope you support. I wanted to go online because you know how things are. People go, I heard this or I heard that, and I want to come up and tell you and say, here's what's going on. So, yep, so I own that property. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you right now. There it is right there. That's that picture was taken back in the 70s, and So if you see where the awning is, I own, Jackie and I own the property from the awnings all the way to the corner back to the alley to the right. So it's actually one large area. That would be the two fronts on the left and the corner store. Now, there has been a garage door put up on the left side, but that garage door will be taken out. Don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm going to get it out as soon as I can. That's probably going to be one of the first things. Clean the windows. Got some etching I'm going to put up. And that front room will probably have some nostalgic, great big pictures in there of early Chadbourn, whether it's turn of the century or from the 50s and 60s or 70s, I don't know. I'm going to see what I can find. So if you have pictures, really good pictures of old Chadbourn, I would love to just scan them and send them to me in 300 DPI, and we'll see what we can get going. But anyway, welcome to wearechadbourn.com. Welcome to the Facebook page, facebook.com/wearechadbourn. And while I'm there, the first 10 to 14 days in September, please drop by and see me. Drop me a line here on Facebook. Feel free to send me a direct message if you have any questions or not too many questions or suggestions, not too many suggestions. But anyway, that's what's going on. So I'm a property owner in Chadbourn. Oh, by the way, I wanted to throw that in there. I have always said, when people say, where are you from? I go, I'm from Chadbourn, North Carolina, but I live in Florida. I have always said that, and I'm very proud of that. So, okay, that would be nice, yeah. Like I said, I don't know exactly what, well, I pretty much do. I'm just not ready to announce it yet, but I think I want to take that corner building where you walk in that corner and make that kind of a Chadbourn reception area. And I want information in there about the Strawberry Festival, about Chadbourn. Don't worry, we're working on parking. It's a good thing. I can't tell too much about it, but I would like for people to go in there and find out a little more about Chadbourn, find out about the depot, find out about the Lewis House, and a little bit of history of Chadbourn, and let's be proud of it, and let's put the best things forward. Let's focus on the most positive things. And when you put a focus on positive things and you shine a light on the positive things, the negative things tend to get less and less. So let's do that. Let's shine a light on it. And I've got wearechadbourn.com. That is for anybody in the world to see right now. It's still being developed. I just put the basics up there right now to give you an idea. And if you have any ideas or thoughts or wants on the website, let me know. Of course, I can't take every suggestion and make it happen, but I can certainly consider it, and I can let you know if, yeah, that's a good idea, or that might not work this time. But I won't be ugly about it, I'll tell you that. Because I have learned that you get a lot further in life by being nice and being good to people. Brenda, good to see you. I'm definitely going to be going down and talking to y'all while I'm down there. I got to buy some stuff too. Got some things to buy. So everything that I can buy locally in Chadbourn, I'm gonna do as much of that as I can. I'm not going to go outside Chadbourn to purchase anything unless I have to. So I'll leave it at that. Might as well play some beach music. Well, I tell you what. Since today is Tuesday, and that happens to be Joe Meare's favorite beach music song. Today's Tuesday. It's a good Tuesday. So right now everything's Tuesday. So thanks for joining me. Yeah, no, I'm not moving back. Yep, Jackie's not going to be able to come with me because she's still working at Universal. She's been working from home ever since COVID kicked in. She works from home. She has a secure way to log into Universal Studios, so she has to work the whole time. But she will be up there with me, maybe at Christmas. See how things go, how fast things move. Might have something going on Christmas time up there. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, and oh, Lawrence, I'll give you a call. Calvin, I'll give you a call sometime. You've heard me talk about the Strawberry Festival. I think you ought to perform there sometime. Hey, Lisa Hester, how are you? So anyway, that's the news that is the news. And I'm going to let this play out, and I'm going to play for you. I'm going to get off camera, but I'm going to play the song that I was going to play coming into this, and I went, that's way too dramatic. Me being dramatic? Really? So anyway, thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining me, and tomorrow, I hope you have a good day, and bless your heart in the good way. Catch you guys later.